Hey, what's up, YouTube? 100% here. This 100% meets you again, and I'm here with the megaton, with the megaton update. Look at all them tabs, bro. We're about to get through this right now, and I'm about to get straight to it. Supreme King Servant Dragon Clear Wing, boys. I know it's been like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Like I said in my last video, you should check that out. I was just speaking about motivational stuff about YouTube and how your way works. You know what I mean? So just check that out. So it's been a minute. That's why I got all these things to talk about. So let's get straight to it. Level 8 Dark Dragon type Synchro Effect Monster Attack 1500, Defense 1000, Secret Materials 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Dark Pendulum monsters. And the effect is if this card is effect 1, if this card is Synchro Summon, you can destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Effect 2 is once per turn before damage calculation. When this card battles, you can destroy that opponent's monster, and if you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to his original attack. Effect 3 is if this card is in your graveyard, you can tribute 2 Supreme King Sword Dragon monsters special summon this card from the graveyard. Cute. So we already know. That's one. Second update, which I could leave that part for last. Yeah, I could leave that part for last. Let's go here. The new Tricksters. They got more cards. Trickster Lilybell, Light Fairy Effect, level 2, 800 attack, 1000 defense. You can use this card's name's effect once per turn. You can use this card's effect once per turn. That's what that means. If this card is added to your hand, except by drawing it, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card can attack directly. As a second effect, when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target one Trickster monster you give her added to your hand. Alright, so she's like pluses. Alright. Trickster Incarnation, Trap Normal, banish as many cards from your opponent's hand as possible, and if they do, they draw the same amount of cards from their deck. Oh, there's a card my friends were talking about. I remember this. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Trickster monster from your graveyard or summon it. So Drone Lockbird works good with this. And this really works good in Trap Tricks, but with the hat deck. But not really. I don't know. That deck is not really good now. Maybe with Link Summon it may be good. But anyways, this is and with the Sanctuary card. I forgot the name of that card, but that's a good trap card. That's it for this. All right, let's get next to the next one. We're running through this. I'm running through this. The Gokis. These are the archetypes that I want to run. I made an update on this, didn't I? Didn't I made an update on this? Didn't I made a mother effing update on this? Nah, I did. So my fault. I'm repeating it, but level 5 Earth Warrior type effect monster attack 2300 defense 0. You're going to use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. If you control a monster, or if all monsters you control are Goki monsters, you can almost summon this card while attributing. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add one Goki card from your deck to your hand, except Goki Rising Scorpion, except itself, obviously. And then you can only activate this card with this card's name once per turn. Target 2 Goki monsters in your grave with different levels, special summon in defense position. Beast mode. They have a great Link monster. I think his effect is like a shield and sword. No, it's not like a shield and sword. They have a Link monster that every monster in the field loses attack equal to their defense. But these do have 0 defense, so it doesn't affect them. Or just low defense. I think they all have 0 defense, or they might just have low defense. But it's great because Link monsters don't even have defense. So it's just like it's cute, you know? The Cybers is what it is. This is what this is? New Cybers? Yeah. So backup Secretary Light Cyber's effect, level 3, 1200 attack, 100 defense. You can only special summon one card with this card's name per turn with the way written in its first effect. So if you control a Cyber Side monster, you can special this card from hand. Okay, so you can't just spam, okay. Stack Reviver, Dark Cyber's effect, level 2, 100 attacks, 100 defense. You can only use this card's effect once per duel. If this card is used as a material for a Link summon, you can target one level 4 or lower Cyber type monster in your graveyard that was used as a material for that Link summon, except this card special in the defense position. I see why they say once per duel, because you could probably spam it, but damn, that would have been way better. It would have been like, it would have given Link like the extra support. That would have been like way better. Let's go on to the next one, guys. Some rulings. This is OCG. You guys can read this because I'm not going to read all this. I already went over this in my other video for sure. Now that I'm remembering, I went over this, and I must have definitely went over that those Gokis, those two Goki cards. But there's the link in the top. Just pause the video and just link it. And if you want to read it, you just write it just like that in the address bar. And the getaway, I could just link it in the bottom of the video. But just in case you guys want to read it as you're watching the video, that's why I say this. But anyways, next one we have Stargirls. They good too. Stargirl Dragon M-Duck or Amduck, I guess. Level 1 link. It's only upward, and it's 800 non-token normal monster, exactly one. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Stargirl monster that into your normal summoner set. You can only use effect. You can only gain this effect once per turn. At the start of the damage step, when this card battles an opponent's monster in this card's link zone, you can destroy that opponent's monster. So it's like a Suzuki Samurai, some shit like that. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon one Stargirl monster from your hand. That's not bad. Stargirl Shrine, Maiden Eve. Link 2, 800 attack. Not bad. Left and right. Monsters with different type and attribute from each other. Exactly 2. This link card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, it cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. So actually didn't go nowhere unless you destroy by battle. If a monster in this card's link zone will be destroyed by a card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. That'll be stupid, but I mean that's a good effect. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special most target monster from your hand. Alright, looking like the Satellars or something like that. Maybe that's the wrong archetype that I said. Anyway, Stargirl Warrior, Ning Gersu. Link 3, 2500 attack, left, up, right. Link monsters minimum 2. You can only use this card's named effect once per turn. If this card is link summon, draw one card for each Stargirl monster in this card's link zones. That could be 3. That's not bad. Once per turn, you can activate this effect. Summon one card from each side of the field to the graveyard. That's beast. That's beast. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon one Stargirl monster from your hand. So his effect with the drawing is beast, and then I like it because it's minimum 2. Remember, you can use one link 1 and then and 2 monsters. Yeah, you could do one link 1 and 2 monsters. That'll be dumb though. You could do one link 2 monster and 1 monster. That means link 3. That makes link 3. And you could so basically with the other link monster, you would want a special summon. Basically, try to special summon 3 with the other link monsters. Keep changing the link markers up, down, left, right, so you can have 3. And then you bring this out. Your opponent probably special summon a monster, has a monster special summon on that field. I mean, it's left and right. This is like good if you do the mutual link and you control the other side, so that's a special summon monster right there. But damn, left and right, how will that work? Unless you bring them in the bottom. Unless you bring them in the bottom, you already had a link monster, and then you bring them in the bottom, and then it's 1, 2, and 3. That card is good. That card is good. Stargirl's Chosen, Stargirl's Beacon. I don't know which one is which, but I'm just gonna read them. Stargirl's Protection Dragon, level 1, 4, 100 top 100 defense. You're gonna use the card's name effect 2 once per turn. During either player's turn, when a card effect that targets a link monster you control is activated, you can send this card from hand or field to the ground and get the activation. If you destroy, that's beast. You can banish this card. Is a hand trap. You can banish this card from your hand, from your graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one normal monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position to a link monster's linked zone on your field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position to a link monster's linked zone on your field. Okay, so you can probably get that effect. Then Starlight Aegis, spell normal. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target 2 Stargirl monsters with different names in your graveyard, add them to your hand. And they special from the hand, so that's good. If a linked link monster you control will be destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. That's even better. So that link monster that can be destroyed by card effects or be targeted, that works well with her. That's what she said, right? But upon his card effects, let me see. Oh, she can't be destroyed by battle by card effects. Oh, I read that wrong. I just finished saying that she could be destroyed by a battle. She can't even be destroyed by battle or card effects. And it cannot be targeted by your opponents. She's not going nowhere. That's crazy. That shit's gonna be expensive. I was gonna say you can protect her with this, but she can be destroyed by battle. You can't even target her. That's beast. They gotta make a mirror force that once your opponent attacks, you remove all face of monsters on the field or some shit like that. That should be crazy. Because that doesn't target, so everything is banished. Star Relic Beacon, trap normal, banish one Star Relic monster face up from your field or from your hand. Then target two monsters in your grave or special summon them, but they cannot attack this turn. So you banish one Star Relic face up from your field or from your hand and target two monsters in your grave or special summon them, they cannot attack. That's pretty beast. That's pretty beast. That's juice. That's good juice right there. Time Lords. We have a Time Lord, guys. I heard there's gonna be like one for each attribute. Fire, Earth, Water, and Wind. Can I be summoned from the deck? If you control no monster, you can normally summon this card while attributing. Can I be destroyed by battle or card effects? You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attack or was attack all cards from your opponent's graveyard into the deck, that's OD. Once per turn, if your opponent draws a card, inflict damage to your opponent. Once per turn, during your down phase, over this card into the deck. They all bounce. Yeah, timers are known to like just leave. Yeah, that'll be the TCG name of that card. Not bad at all. Whoa, almost clicked something I wasn't supposed to click. A new spell card. That's the name of this shit? Oh no, Boogie Trap. I thought the name of this shit was a new spell. I'm like, what? You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Discard two cards and target one trap card in your graveyard. Set it to your field. It can be activated this turn. It can be activated this turn? That's broadly. That's broadly. Discard two cards and target one trap card in your graveyard. Set it to your field. It can be activated. That's type broadly. I'm thinking about Mac combos right now. I could do something with that for sure. What? That shit makes his audio quicker too. Yeah, you could just target that backup sword, set it, and activate it. Oh, and Proxy Dragon got his effect. Yeah, this Proxy Dragon. Yeah, yep. Link two monsters to monster. If this card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one monster at this card's link point instead. So we destroy battle card effect. You can. So if you already have a monster that can be destroyed by a card effect, you could just target it. If it could be targeted, but if it can be destroyed. So basically, if you have two of him, I think you'll be able to like if you have two Proxy Dragons linked to each other, then they won't be going nowhere because it'll be destroyed by battle card effects. You can destroy one of the monsters with this card's link point. I mean, they'll continue to target each other back and forth. That wouldn't work. I mean, wouldn't you cause a burn like that? Damn, I just gave something up. It said if a card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one monster at this card's link point instead. So that means I could, if he was to be destroyed, I could just target one monster in this card's link zone. So if I have another Proxy Dragon, I could just target him. Then his effect would chain, target him, and keep chaining and chaining and chaining and chaining and chaining, and then chain link burn. I don't know. I don't know if it works like that. That'd be crazy. Or just target another monster that it can be destroyed by card effects, and that's it. I don't lose no monsters. That's base. That's base. So, oh yeah, the list of the TCG supers, they're out. The Supreme Gate Infinity. All these cards are out. Check this out, guys. You can check the pictures. It's gonna be kind of uncomfortable to read them. That's the Wind Witch, right? Or the what one? I forgot the name of those cards, but yeah, you guys can check it out. Like I said, these already are English. You can already see the effect. They're taking the picture so you can like read it. I'm not gonna read any of these. You guys just check it out because there's no point in me reading only two if you can't see the other. I'm sure I could see it, but it might, I might not be able to read it. I don't know. But I just like when they're comfortable, like when they show the effects and I can actually read them. So just do two instead of the other ones. Nah. So there's a link up top. It's not even that, you know, that long of an address. So just type that in your address bar and search that up. Two new cars came out. Ades Lancer Dragon, level 8 light dragon type effect monster, attack 3000, 2000 defense. If a the monster you control is a tribute battle or card effect, you contribute one monster special in this card from your hand. You contribute one monster special from your hand. Alright, that's not bad for 3000 attack. Okay, if this card attacks your opponent, your opponent can activate any spells, trap cards until the end of the damage step. That's the second effect. Effect 3 is if an odd ice card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one odd ice card in your hand, monster zone, or pendulum zone instead. That shit is type Bs. And odd ice got a lot of support. Jurassic Impact trap card. If you control two or more dinosaur type monsters, your life point is lower than your opponent's. Destroy as many monsters in the field as possible. And if you do take 1,000 damage for each monster destroyed, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the damage you took until the end of the next turn. After this card resolves, neither player can no more special monsters. Normal or special monster? That's just looking like a fucking. It's like a brolic heat wave, like a tour of doom. That's not bad. That should make dinosaur beast. And then we have a new Amazon that's coming out. I think that one of these links have the effects. Yeah, I'm fresh like you guys are reading these effects out loud. Trap tricks. I heard about. I got hyped. She's like a straighter. I heard or something like that. Trap tricks. Coronatus. That'll be Coronatus, I guess. I don't know. Level 4, 1500 attack. 1300 defense. You already know Earth Insect. When this card is normal summon, you can add one trap trick monster from your deck to your hand. That's beast already. I don't know what he was talking about. Is that even though this is the second one today, it's still not the card of the day of the article you're looking for. Trap tricks are so broken, and especially now that you're gonna need link monsters to special summon. If you go first and you open up with straight trap holes and you don't let your opponent link summon, he can't bring out shit except for just one fucking exceed or whatever. And the only thing that's like worth bringing out with that new ruling that you only can bring out one exceed or single monster in that zone. The only cards that's like worth is that Zodiac shit that you keep putting on top of each other. That's like the only thing that's good right now. I'm telling you, once you don't let your opponent have link monsters out, they no threat. No threat. He can't special summon. Basically, like the mechanic has changed. This card's unaffected by the effects of whole normal trap cards, basically, like all of them are. Then once per turn, during either player turn, you can target one set spell trap card you control, return that target to the hand. Then you can select one set spell trap card from your hand. Then you can set one spell trap card from your hand. So you can fuck with your opponent because trap tricks work with the trap hole cards, and they do a lot of searching, so you can fuck with them, like like switch it up. And they don't know which one you set, especially if you go into some pluses, like you draw a lot. So it's like, okay, yeah, I searched it. They're probably expecting you're gonna set that. You can switch it up, and it could be a spell or trap that you set down, just in case they try to typhoon that shit or something. But it could be a Book of Moon or something or quickly. It's a great card. I'm gonna definitely do something with those, but with her definitely with those trap tricks. More tricksters. They got the most. They got the most updates. Trickstar, Light Crow. Wait, Trickstar. That's Licorisica, I guess. Light Fairy effect, level 3, 1600 attack, 200 defense. Effect 1, during either player's turn, you can reveal this card in your hand to your opponent, then target one face of Trickstar monster you control, except Trickstar, Licorisica, whatever, herself, special with this card, and if you do return that target to the hand. Each time your opponent adds a card from their deck to the hand, inflict 200 damage to them for each card. Yeah, they burn for 200. And then it says, also confirmed for the set, but completely unreadable are Supreme King, Servant Dragon, Odd Eyes, and Supreme King, Servant Dragon, Dark Rebellion. Those are definitely coming up in the next link, I think. I heard about those. Look at them right there. Revealing the remaining code of the duelist cards. Let's start off with ZR support and spellbook support. I don't even know where I read that. Anyways, Supreme King's Wrath. This is the shit that I'm looking forward to. Normal trap card. This shit says if you control Supreme King Zark, destroy as many monsters you control as possible, except Supreme King Zark, I guess is his name. And if you do, special summon up to 4 Supreme King Servant Dragon monsters with different names from your hand, deck, extra deck, and or graveyard, ignoring the summoning conditions. ignoring the summon conditions, period. Then effect 2, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Supreme King Silver Dragon Ixie monster you control, attach 2 Supreme King Silver Dragon monsters from your graveyard and or face up extra deck to that target as Ixie's materials. This shit could bring out Sophia. Like, that card is so fucking beast. Spellbook is getting support. Spellbook of Rudra, normal spell card. I know people's gonna be hype about this. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Send one spellbook card, access spellbook Rudra from your field or hand to the graveyard, or one spellcaster type monster you control to the graveyard. And if you do, draw 2 cards. Finally, they should have been had some shit like that. Supreme King Silver Dragon Odd Eyes, level 8 Dragon type Pendulum effect monster, attack 2500, defense 2000. Pendulum scale 4, Pendulum effect. You contribute Pendulum effect 1. You contribute 1 Supreme King Silver Dragon monster. Destroy this card, and if you do, add 1 Pendulum monster with 1500 less attack from deck to your hand. That's not bad. Monster effect. You contribute 2 Supreme King Silver Dragon monster. Special this card from your hand. That's a monster effect. That was monster effect 1. Monster effect 2. If a Pendulum monster you control battles an opponent's monster, double all battle damage your opponent takes. That's not bad. Monster effect 3. During either player's battle phase, you contribute this card, special up to 2 Supreme King Silver Dragon Pendulum monsters and or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monsters from your face up extra deck, except Supreme King Silver Dragon Odd Eyes in defense position. So you can special summon. That's not bad. Then we have Supreme King Silver Dragon Dark Rebellion, rank 4 Dark Dragon type Ixie effect monster, 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Ixie material 2 level 4 Dark Pendulum monsters. Once per turn before damage calculation, with this card battles an opponent's monster, you can attach one Ixie material from this card until the end of this turn. That monster's attack becomes 0. Also, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. That's beast. Then, during either player's battle phase, you can return this card to the extra deck, special summon up to 2 Supreme King Silver Dragon Pendulum monsters and or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monsters from your face up extra deck in defense position. That's not bad at all. Predator Plant Banksia Ogre, 2000 attack, 100 defense, level 6 Dark Plant, tuner effect monster. That's a tuner. Wow. You can special this card from your hand by tributing one monster your opponent controls with a Predator counter. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, place one Predator counter on each face-up monster your opponent controls, and if you do, any of those monsters that are level 2 or higher become one level 1. Wait. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, place one Predator counter on each face-up monster your opponent controls, and if you do, any of those monsters that are level 2 or higher become level 1 as long as they have a Predator counter. Oh, that's not bad. Zambiena, level 4, 1450 attack, level 4, 1400, 1500 defense, 1400 attack, 1500 defense. Earth Zombie effect. If this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle card, if you can target one level 4 lower monster. One level 4 lower monster in your graveyard except Zambiena special summon. That's alright. Level 4 Earth Beast type effect monster. Attack 1100, defense 2000. You can banish up to 3 spell trap cards from the graveyard face down. Special summon one normal monster from your deck whose level is equal to the number of cards you banished. And then the Immortal Hermit of Thunder. Hermit of Thunder, that I think is this one right here. This guy right here. I don't know. Attack 2700, defense 2400, level 7 light thunder effect monster. Thunder's getting a monster, that's not bad. You can special summon this card from hand by paying 3000 life points. Okay. If this card is special summoned by the way written in its effect, it is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect. You gain 5000 life points. With his attack 2700, you could do something with that for sure. Twilight Claw, normal trap card. Target one face up monster your opponent controls. Banish any number of Lightstone monsters from your graveyard, and if you do, that target gains 200 attack and defense for each monster banished at the end of this turn. If this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard by a Lightstone monster's effect, you can activate this card. You can activate this effect during this turn. Lightstone monsters you control can be destroyed by battle or card effects. Yeah, the Twilight, they work with things being removed, and that's not bad. Small Universe, quick play spell card. During the turn you activate this effect. Wait a minute. During the turn you activate this card, you cannot normal or special monster except with this card's effect. Also, your monsters cannot attack. Special summon as many face-up pendulum monsters from your extra deck as possible, but their effects are negated, then your opponent gains life points equal to the original attack of those special summon monsters. I don't know who the fuck will play this, but that shit That shit better. I mean, it's probably it probably could work in like a, I don't know. I gotta check that shit out. Level 4 Dark Machine type effect monster attack 1800 defense 0 Jack Wyvern. You can only use this card's name effect once per turn. There's a machine wyvern basically. You can banish this card and one machine type monster you control the target one dark monster in your graveyard and special summon it. That's beast. Level 1 Dark Machine type effect monster attack 400 defense 0. If your opponent controls no monster, you can special this card from your hand. Level 1? That's not bad at all. I could do something with that. You gotta abuse that shit too. Quick play spell card. Target one face up monster. It loses attack equal to its defense at the end of this turn. That's not a bad card either. Blind ruination, whatever. Trap normal. Effect roll a six-sided die twice and destroy all face up monsters with a level rank that is lower than that total result. Wow. You got two sixes. That's 12. And it's ranked too. That shit gets power. That's all right. Counter for like people that plays dice cards. Counter trap card. There's recall when an opponent's monster activates effect. Your opponent draws one card. Also negate that effect's activation. If you do, destroy. So there's like basically like the dark bribe for monster effects. Basically, you could say. I still don't like giving my opponents any type of pluses. That shit changes the game like immensely. Pulse bomb normal trap card. If you control a machine type monster to the end of this turn, if your opponent normal or special summons a monster, change this to defense position. Also, if your opponent currently controls a face of attack position monster, change as many of them to defense position as possible. That's all right. Transmission gear, normal trap card. During damage calculation, when a monster you control is battling an opponent's monster, play a game of rock, paper, scissors with your opponent. If the result is a draw, play again. The player who loses banishes their battling monster face down. Yeah, if that card, there's gonna be arguments if that card's come down to like the fate of the duel. There's gonna be arguments for sure. Aircrack Storm, a quick spell equipped only to a machine type monster. When the equipped monster destroys the opponent monster by its attack, you can activate this effect. It can make a second attack during this battle phase. Other monsters you control cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Okay, so it might get a fix. Defense Zone, field spell card. The following effect applies to both players. While you control a monster in the main monster zone, cards in your spell and trap card zone in the same column as that monster cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. I mean, you could in Yu-Gi-Oh, you could summon your monster in any zone, but then it's gonna have to go back to like wherever you want to summon your monster. Because when you play automated Yu-Gi-Oh games, it's like it summons it normally, or you can change the option, summon it from left to right. So now monster zone's a big deal. So now you're gonna have to choose what zone you're gonna summon it in. They're gonna have to put numbers on the zones. They're gonna have to put numbers on the zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the new zone 6 and 7. I guess they're gonna have to put numbers on the zone. So, or maybe not. That could get confusing. Maybe you have to know what zone you summon it in. But you probably just be in control of that, and they'll just leave it like that. Parry Knights, level 6 Earth Warrior type effect monster. Because that card is beast. The defense one shit is beast. Attack 300 and defense 2100. And now that the pendulum zones is down there, that's even better with that field spell card. And it applies to both players. So it could be annoying. That shit could be. It's both. Damn, it's both players. That shit could be annoying. It's like chicken. It's like playing chicken, kind of. Level 6 Earth Warrior type effect monster. Attack 2300, defense 2100. As Parry Knights, when you take battle damage from an opponent's monster attack, you can switch this card from your hand. Then you can switch summon a monster from your hand with attack equal or lower than the damage you took. That's not bad at all. He's a tuner? No. Well, we run a tuner deck. That's not bad at all. That was pretty good. On with the next one. Who is this? Kraken Dragon and Topologic Bomber. I'm assuming this is Kraken Dragon. Looking beast already. That shit's a link 4. And it's up, bottom left, down, bottom right. Link 4 Dark Cybers type link effect monster. Attack 3000. Up, bottom left, down, bottom right. Effect monster minimum 2. If a monster accepts this card, is plus 1 at a link monster's link point. Destroy monsters in the main monster zones. Also, during this turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. That's effect 1. Effect 2, after damage calculation, when this card attacks an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. That shit is beast. Level 8 Dark Machine type effect monster is Kraken Dragon. So this is the Topologic Bomber Dragon, sorry. So this is Kraken Dragon. Attack 300, defense 0, level 8 Dark Machine type effect monster. Effect 1 cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster whose level is lower than or equal to this card's. Effect 2, when your opponent, normal or special summons exactly one monster and no other card, you can have that monster lose 200 attack times this level until the end of this turn, and if it does, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that amount. That's okay. If it would have said it should have said a level times this level and rank, because it doesn't work on rank monsters. Like that would have made it a little bit better. You know what I mean? It could have been like a Ixie killer or some shit. Spiral Gear Last Resort, boys. Last Resort. Spiral Gear Last Resort. Level 4 Earth Machine type effect monster. Attack 1000, defense 1000. You can target one Spiral monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target while this card is equipped to a monster by this effect. The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Once per turn, if this card is equipped to a monster by this effect, you can send one other card you control to the graveyard. The equipped monster cannot attack directly this turn. That's not bad at all. I gotta see the spirals. That's not bad at all. Slow Life. Let's go. Slow Life continuous spell card. Activate this card only if you control no monsters at the start of your main phase 1. Apply the following effects. If a player normal summons or sets a monster, that player cannot special monster during that turn. If a player special summons a monster, that player cannot normal summon or set monster that turn. That's great. It's like Royal Oppression, but just like the magic version of it, and you don't pay. That's definitely gonna be useful. People's gonna be running that. It's gonna be expensive too. What is this? Trigate Wizard, Link Earth. Link 3 Earth Cyber type Link effect monster attack 2200 is up, left, and right. The Link mark is non-token monsters, minimum 2. This card gains these effects depending on the number of monsters in a mutual link with it. 1 or more if a monster in a mutual link is with this card battles an opponent's monster, that battle damage inflicts your opponent. That battle damage it inflicts your opponent's doubled. Okay. 2 or more, once per turn you can target one card on the field, banish it. That's beast. 3, once per turn, your either player turn when a card or effect is activated, you can negate the activation if you do banish. That shit is brolic. That attack is garbage though. Link 2 Earth Cyber's type Link effect monster attack 1600. Links left and right. Alright, the first monster's name was what's his name? Trigger Wizard. Okay, this is Bino Sorceress. Okay, not token monster exactly 2. This card gains these effects depending on the number of monsters in the mutual link with it. 1 or more. When a monster in the mutual link with this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can activate this effect, gain life equal to that amount. When a monster in a mutual link with this card, I'm sorry guys, inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can activate this effect. Okay, that's not bad. Damn, I mean 1600. Oh damn. Effect 2, once per turn during either player's turn. Effect 2, once per turn during either player's turn, you can target two face-up monsters. Your two face-up monsters you control to the end of this turn. Have the attack of one of them, and have the other one gain attack equal to that amount. Okay, that's okay. That's cool. That's like a crossfire or something like that. I forgot the name of that card, or that heroic card that they have. Dual Semblum, level 8 Dark Cybers type effect monster. Attack 2000, defense 1000. You can only use the cards. You can only use this card's names one effect once per turn. So the first effect you can use it once per turn. If this card is in your hand or grave, you can banish 2 cyber type monsters from your hand or grave, from your hand, and or face up from your field, especially with this card. But its attack is half. Fuck, man. And then once per turn, you can banish one card from your hand, banish one monster on the field whose attack is lower than or equal to this card's attack. Damn, if that shit's attack would not have been half, that shit would have been good. Ram Claudia. Well, I like how it looks too. Ram Claudia, level 4 Dark Cybers type effect monster, attack 1800, defense 0. Effect one: when this card is normal summon, you can target one cyber type monster in your graveyard except Rom Claudia added to your hand. That's effect one. Effect two: if this card is destroyed by battle or card effects, you can special summon one level 4 or lower cyber type monster from your deck except Rom Claudia. That's not bad. Balance or lower level 4 light sacrifice type effect monster. Attack 1700, defense 1200. You can only use this card's names of two. You can only use this card's name to effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life into your main phase. This turn, you can normal summon one entire set monster in addition to normal summon or set. You can only activate this effect once per turn. That's good. Wait, if this card is banished, you can special summon one or four lower monster from your hand. I'm not sure if you can use the first. No, it's only the second effect. You only can use once per turn because I seen that in parentheses. I'm like, what? So both of those you can use? That's crazy. Dot Scaper, level 1 Earth, Cyber Fight. Level 1 Earth, Cybers, type effect monster, attack 0, defense 2100. You can only use one of this card's names effects per turn and only once that turn, and each of those effects can only be used once per duel. If this card sends to the graveyard, you can special summon it. If this card is banished, you can special summon it. Yeah, that should have been broken. This shit is banished, you can special summon, and that should have been completely broken. Spiral Gear Fully Armed, another Spiral Gear card. Spiral Gear Fully Armed, equip spell card, equip spell cards, equip only to a Spiral Super Agent. It gains 1,000 attack if it destroys your opponent's monster by battle. You can banish both your opponent's destroyed monster and one other card your opponent controls. When this face-up card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Spiral Super Agent in your graveyard special summoning. They got a couple of cards. I see them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Red Eye Slash Dragon, level 7 Dark Dragon type fusion effect monster. Attack 2800, defense 2400. One Red Eyes Black Dragon, obviously one word type monster. When a Red Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target one word type monster in your graveyard. Equip it to this card as an equip card with this effect. That's effect 1. The monster gains 200 attack. That's still part of effect 1. Then effect 2, during either player's turn when the effect monster effect 2, during either player's turn when the effect of a card that targets a card you control is activated, you can send one equip card you control to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. That's effect 2. It's all right. That shit equips, and then you can protect it. All right. Effect 3, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effects, special summon from the graveyard as many monsters that were equipped to this card as possible. Okay. Red Eyes Baby Dragon, level 3, Dark Dragon type effect monster, attack 1200, defense 700. When this card is destroyed by battle and when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special one level 7 lower Red Eyes monster from your deck. And if you do equip this card as an equip card from your graveyard to that monster with this effect, it gains 3,000 attack. It gains 300 attack. It becomes 3,000 attack basically. Well, that'll be 27 for Red Eyes. My fault. So it gains 300 attack. All right. If this card was equipped to a monster, if this card that was equipped to a monster sent to the graveyard, you can add one level 1 dragon type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That's not bad at all. They're gonna make red eyes and blue eyes fuse and make a violet dragon or something. Violet eyes. Wouldn't that be purple eyes? Purple eyes dragon, some shit like that. I don't know. Red Eyes Metal Knight Gear Free, level 4 Dark Warrior type effect monster, 800 attacks, 600 defense. Once per turn, if this card is equipped by an equip card, you can destroy that equip card. Then you can destroy one spell or trap your opponent controls. That shit is beast. Once per turn, you can send one equipped card you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard, then target one else on or lower Red Eyes. Monster Graveyard special summon. I could do something with that. Red Eyes Fan with Chain. I like that. I like the name of that. Red Eyes Fan with Chain. I like that. Normal trap card. Target one Red Eyes monster you control. Equip this card to that target. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. You can send this card. You can send this equipped card to the graveyard, then target one effect monster on the field. Equip it to the monster this card was equipped to. That's confusing. You can send this card equipped. You can send this equipped card to the graveyard, then target one effect monster on the field. Equip it to the monster this card was equipped to. Okay, while equipped with this effect, that monster's attack and defense becomes the same as the monsters equipped to it. That's broad. Like Amazon Princess, level 3 Earth Warrior type effect monster, attack 1200, defense 900. You can only use this card's name's effect 2 once per turn. This card's name becomes Amazon Queen while on the field and in the graveyard. That's cool. Two, if this card is no more special summon, you can add one Amazon spell trap card from deck to your hand. Okay, I see why you can use that once per turn. Three, when this card declares an attack, you can send one other card you control or have in your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one Amazon monster from your deck in defense position, except Amazon is Princess. That's good. Amazon Pet Baby Tiger, level 2 Earth Beast type effect monster, attack 500, defense 500. You can only use this card's name. You can only use this card's name's effect 2 once per turn. This card's name becomes Amazon Tiger while on the field or in the graveyard. If an Amazon is monster isn't if an Amazon is monster is no more special summon to your field, if this card is in your hand or in if this card is in your hand or graveyard, special summon this card. That's not bad. This card gains 100 attack for each Amazon is in your graveyard. That's cool. Amazon Call, quick play spell card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Take one Amazon card from your deck, accept Amazon Call, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. I love how Amazons are getting effect. I just love it. Like this is crazy. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Amazon monster you control during this turn. Other monsters you control cannot attack that target. Cannot wait. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one Amazon monster you control during this turn. Other monsters you control cannot attack that target. Can attack all monster your opponent controls once each. Okay, that's pretty beast. Amazon Ambush, continue trap card once per turn during each player's battle phase. You can choose one Amazon monster from your hand, but it gains 500 attack until the end of the damage until the end of this turn. After damage calculation, when the Amazon monster you control battle an opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster. That's good. If this card on the field is destroyed in Central Graveyard, you can target one Amazon monster in your graveyard special summon. Wow, that's a good trap card for them. Stronghold Whales. Level 7 Waterfish type effect monsters attack 2350. They kept it classic. They always have like 50. And then defense 2150. You can only use this card's name's effect once per turn. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you contribute 2 water monsters or summon this card. If this card is special summon, you can set one sea stealth attack directly from your deck to your field. Okay, it must be a trap card or magic. Once per turn during either player's turn. When an opponent's card or effect that targets exactly one water that targets exactly one water monster you control and no others is active, you can negate the activation if you destroy. That shit is pretty good. The Legendary Fisherman 2, level 5 water, warrior type effect monster, attack 2200, defense 1800. If this card's no effect 1, this card's name becomes the Legendary Fisherman while on the field or in the graveyard. Effect 2, while Yumi is on the field, this card is unaffected by other monsters' effects. That's not bad. 3, if this face-up card leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, or if it's destroyed by battle, you can add one level 7 water monster from your deck to your hand. So it works with the other shit. Rage of Karakyun Shin. Rage of Karakyun Shin, right? Quick play spell card. Activate you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Effect 1, if Yumi's on the field, target a number of monsters your opponent controls, so the number of water monsters you control whose level is 5 or higher. Destroy as many of them as possible. And if you do, those monsters cannot be used until the end of the next turn. That's crazy. Those monsters cannot be used. Sea Stuff Attack, this is the card that we're talking about. Continue Trap card. When this card is activated, you can activate one Yumi from your hand or graveyard. Beast. If Yumi is face up on the field, if Yumi is face up, this card gains these effects. Once per turn, you can banish one water monster from. Once per turn, you can banish one water monster you control until the end phase. During this turn, face up spell trap cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. At the start of the damage step, if a water monster you control whose original level is 5 or higher, battle an opponent's monster, destroy that opponent's monster. At the start of the damage step. That's brolic. Alright, we almost done. We are almost done. Spiral Mission Rescue, another spiral card. Wow. Spiral Mission Rescue, continuous trap card. Destroy this card during your third end phase after activation. Once per turn, you can target one Spiral Monster in your graveyard, return it to the hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Spiral Monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only control one Spiral Mission Rescue. That's a great trap card for them. Amazon Spy, another Amazon card. Wow, they're really going hard for these Amazon. She looked beast too. Oh, she was in the show. That's crazy. And used by the Tennessees in Yugioh 5 has been revealed for the OCG. Wow. Level 3 Earth Warrior type effect monster. Attacking 100, defense 1200. You can only use this card's name. You can only use this card's names one effect once per turn. I always get confused with that shit. I gotta stop reading that. You could use effect one of this card once per turn. You can reveal one other Amazon monster in your hand, special this card from your hand. Effect 2, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Amazon monster in your Gyarados Amazon Spine. Either add it to your hand or shuffle it into the deck. Damn, if it would have said special summon as well, that would have been good. Ram in and, go off. And then this is the last update, guys. A brand new card rule in the Yu-Gi-Oh! League. It's one used by Ito Astro Phoenix from his appearance in the GX manga. Vision Hero Witch Raid. Vision Hero Witch Raider. Dark Warrior effect. Level 8, 2700. Attack, 1900 defense. You contribute trap cards for the tribute summon of this card in face-up attack position. When this card is normal summon, you can destroy a spell trap card your opponent controls. During the turn you activate this effect, you cannot switch a monster except Vision Hero. That's cute. And let me see if there's anything here. I think that's just to add a new tab, obviously. So gotta go back to this, which is basically like these guys. There's a forum. They're talking about how it's taking a while to make like a game with a mechanic, automated system. This is Yugioh Pro actually, and they're working on it basically. So it says link summoning or Master Rule 4 has been a significant change in the entire game mechanic. It definitely has, because zones is important now. So it's an automated duel system. So it's just like, I'm sure you could change the options now. Like whenever you want to summon it, do you want to summon it randomly? Remember they have that, or you can summon it from left to right or right to left or some shit like that. Now you're gonna have to choose your zones, which zone you're summoning it in, because it's a big change. And then it says, hence it has been a challenge for the developers of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 2 code. Developers have been working day and night to work on the new mechanics. Several more things are yet to be done. Scripting link monsters to be added to the database. Some rulings. Ability to search and filter by link number. And markers in the deck edit, etc. Some progress has been made, though, which includes a link summon procedure and the field compatibility between the old and new rules. There is no exact date as to when all of this will happen because the English developers have to merge the new core after the Chinese developers finish. The link monsters still have to be scripted and put into the database. Possibly by the end of April, the Yugioh proteins may be finished. Also, yes, don't worry, players will be able to select between the new rules and the old. So there you have it, guys. This is my video. Long video, by the way. Fully loaded with update. The Megaton update, like I called it. And yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! is they Yugioh Pros. I'm sorry I said Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugioh Pro, they doing their thing. And as you can see, guys, that's all the updates. And I know it was a lot. So yeah, just look forward to that. I'm out of here because I gotta make another video. Like I'm going back to back to back to back to back. And it's actually gonna be my reaction to this new Dragon Ball Super episode. If you guys know me, I'm not really happy with Dragon Ball Super, but let's see what they got for me now. I don't read the manga. I don't go up ahead on anime. I wait till they come out in video. Let's just see. I've been really disappointed. Like I pray 17 joins the tournament. I just don't know if he is or not. And I actually may be wrong because I think I did see that episode. I just don't remember. I think that was probably last week's episode that I was talking about. I don't think it was this week's, but that was like that. I don't know if this is the last episode that came out when 17 said no, or was it something else? I'll just check it out. But if it is a new episode, then I have to make a video on it and give my reaction. If it's not, then I obviously already seen this. So it's 100%. Meet you again, and I'm signing out later, guys. Stay tuned. I have a lot of more stuff coming up soon. So I'll keep you guys updated later.